Good morning. I wanted to show you guys a simple trick that I've been using in Excel to do our morning reports, and I can't believe I haven't used it sooner. It uses macros in Excel, and I always knew that those were a series of actions that could be recorded. I knew that they could be used to run calculations, but what I've just discovered is that you can also use them to do formatting. So here's a copy of our morning report. And what I'm going to do is run a macro that I created. First, let me show you how it works, and then I'll show you how I made it. So you find it up here in the View tab, and then go over to Macro, View Macros, and this is one that I've created called Format AM Report. And you just click Run. Now it happens really fast, but what you'll see is that it deletes columns that we don't need. It shrinks everything so that it's all on the same page. It adds the filter here, and it made a change that you couldn't see, which is that it gave it narrow margins and put all the columns on the same page. Now this is what I told it to do. So every morning I just open my report and I run that macro, and then it's ready to go to send to all of the different facilities. So let me show you how to make it. We'll start with a fresh report. Don't save that. Let's open this one. Okay, here we go. Now to create your own macro, you're just going to want to go over to that section again. So View, Macros, and Record Macro. And name it anything you want. This one I'm going to name Sample 2. And what you want to do is make sure that you store it in your personal macro workbook, which means that it's saved to your computer and not to the specific spreadsheet that you're using. So you want to go ahead and do that. As soon as you click OK, it's going to start recording. So then you will go ahead and make all of the changes that you want to happen to your report every single time. So the changes that we make are we get rid of some columns that we don't need. We also shrink everything down a little bit and change the column widths. And all of these changes will happen to exactly this size. So you want to make sure that you make all of the changes that you want when you record your macro for the first time. Okay, and then we'll change this formatting right here. You don't have to do it quickly. It doesn't make your macro run any longer if you take a long time to put it together. But you just want to make sure that you get it right, and then we'll go over and filter. There you go. Now if you think you have it ready to go, you're just going to go to View Macro. You're going to stop recording. That's it. You're done. You told it you're done. So now it should be saved and you can just run it like normal. But also I didn't do it completely right. I forgot in my macro that I wanted to make this column wide like this, and I also wanted to center it. So again, I'd have to run the macro again and record it from the beginning and do it correctly. You just want to make sure that when you're recording yours, you make all of the changes that you want. So let's close it, don't save it, and we'll open up the new file one more time. Here we go. And again, we'll go to View, Macro. We don't need to record it because we already have one, so let's view the ones that we have. Sample 2 is the one that we created. We'll click Run, and it makes all of those changes. So I hope that this is helpful to you. If you have any questions about how to implement it, give me a call, let me know, and I'll explain it again. And this is just a nice way to send your offices a really clean, well-formatted report every morning. Thanks!